We're going to transitioning out of our transportation unit, and we're kind of going on to, now that we've learned what types of transportation they are, what they cost, how you can use them, we're now going to be moving on to basically the total cost of living for once you guys transition out of high school and into hopefully independent living on your own, or whether it's assisted in a group house, whatever it is. So today I can navigate the internet. We're going to be doing a research project, and we're going to transition from here up to Mr. Harmon's room, which is upstairs. It's right across the hall from Mr. Anderson's. You guys will recognize it. But we're going to navigate the internet and research the cost of living in our community. So there's a lot of different things that maybe you guys haven't thought about for when you live on your own. Okay? Because when you're in high school, you get a lot of stuff paid for. You have a free roof over your head. You know, you don't necessarily have to worry about a lot of those little things. Say that again?
How to be that responsible.
How to be that responsible. There's a lot of things that add up quickly, and you'll learn. So the goal today is to learn what it's going to take monthly to be able to afford living in a rent, whether it's a house or an apartment. Okay, transportation, whether you have your own car, your own license, whether you use public transportation. Okay, there's a lot of different things you go out there. Utilities. Okay, that means how are you going to have the lights turned on in your house. Okay, if you have options like communication, cell phones or email, internet. Okay, maybe, believe it or not, a lot of places charge for water. Sewage means that when you go to the bathroom, where does it go? You got to pay the city for that as well. So there's a lot of different things you guys might not have considered that we're going to go and use the internet today, familiarize yourself with the laptops, and you're going to research these different things within your community. Does that make sense? So what I need right now, Haley, can you pass these out for us, please? Give one of these to everybody. Okay, I just kind of want to brainstorm a little bit. Thank you. I want to brainstorm right now, what do you think are all the different possibilities of things you have to pay for once you get on your own? If you have an idea, raise your hand, throw it out at me. I just gave you an idea of a couple.
Oh, well, a different one.
Well, what'd you say at first? Rent. You said rent. Okay, that's probably the most obvious one, right? Taxes. Ooh. What do you think it means by taxes? So pay your taxes. You have like usually yearly taxes. You might get a tax return. You might have to pay more. But there's taxes on everyday things you buy. Okay, is there tax on a house you buy if you buy one? Yep. So there's things like that. Mortgage, what'd you say?
Mortgage price.
Mortgage prices. Okay, that's if you buy the house. Excellent. You had your hand up too, Dejan. What do you think?
Like, if your pipes break, you have to pay to replace.
Ooh, did you guys hear that? Nate, did you hear that? You made a really good point, right? Mary, did you hear that? So he's talking about general repair. Patrick, did you hear that? Thank you very much. So he said your pipes break. That means, so once you buy something, does it always keep well maintained and always run the way it should when you buy it and it's brand new? Do things break down? So you have to replace stuff, you have to fix things. Okay, when you buy a car, does it stay in awesome condition all the way through, Stephen?
Get out. Get out of here. Go to the bathroom, please.
So.
Trying to be nice, but get to the bathroom quick.
All right. So what else, Stephen?
Sorry,
what else
that
can you
didn't
think
sound
of?
very nice. But
What's something else? A hidden
student
cost
said he
you
was gonna
might have
bomb
to
it,
know
so.
once you get up there. You'll be next. We got
Mike, can you go with Lewis, please? Thank you.
food. You gotta eat, right? You gotta eat. Okay, that might be whether you're buying groceries at the store. Okay, whether you're buying groceries at the store, whether you might want to choose to go out and maybe eat at a restaurant once a week. Okay, there's all those things. You have to eat to survive, right? Jessica, you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. What does that mean? TV, so it could be cable. What about, could be Comcast, okay, it could be Dish, different guys. What about entertainment outside of your house? How many of you guys like to go to the mall? Okay, how many of you guys maybe want to go watch a movie sometimes at the theater? How many of you guys might want to pay to go see a show? You know, maybe something's in town, it's in the arena, or go to a hockey game. Okay, you got Chiefs games. You got a lot of stuff going on around your community that aren't free necessarily, right? Patrick, what else do you think? What else do you think? What's another cost possibly? So there's insurance, there's hospital bills. If you get hurt or sick, those things you have to pay for, right? What about medications? Not always covered. What do you think? Let's see, how about Devontae? You think something else? You're a sharp dressed man. You ever need to have more clothes? Okay, what about like extra clothes? Okay, you might need to repair or replace socks, things like that. Who can think of something else they might? So, phone bills, you look up here, I put communication, okay, internet phone. Different ways you can get a hold of other people, right? So, as I look at this right now, what do you notice about some of these things on the list that aren't on all? Look at the last three specifically. Entertainment, savings, and insurance. Okay, they have question marks. Not all these. Okay, entertainment, that might not be a luxury you can necessarily afford. Just because it's up there doesn't mean you are guaranteed to be able to go to a movie a month. Or go eat dinner out when we're talking about food here. Okay, you might not be able to afford going to a restaurant and spending $75 or $50 on a meal. Okay, you might not be able to afford going on a date, Dejan. You know, your Friday night festivities, I know you like to go wine and dine the ladies, but you might not be able to afford to when you have to pay your own bills, right? So, one thing I want... Easy. Alright, Patrick, so the point of this is, and here's why we're doing this. Gonna wait for everybody. I hear a lot from students that they talk about once they turn 18 and they become independent, they're going to get their money from the state. Okay? So, here's the point. Patrick he helped to prove this a little bit, and he said, I'm going to get my money on. But, the point of this assignment is, if you look down the next thing, it says state money is roughly about $700 a month you can receive. Right? So what we want to do is I want you guys to see, because the point of these classes is we learn our job skills and we learn how to go out and basically learn the skills it needs to get a job, to acquire a job, to maintain a job, to be a good quality employee, okay, to earn more wages. Okay, I want you to see why those things are important compared to what supplementing state pay and all the things that add up that you have to pay for yourself. You're going to see how much money you have to pay versus how much you're actually earning. Spence, you all right, buddy? You good? He's back. So when we pay down there, we're going to go and research. You can get on the internet. We're going to go to Mr. Harmon's room. You're going to pull a laptop out. You're going to quietly, calmly, okay? Get your own laptop. That's why we're doing it. There should be enough for everyone to have their own. You're going to log on as fast as you can, and we're going to spread out a little bit of the tables up there. So you're going to use these topics, and you're going to go on Google, and you're going to search Spokane apartment. Okay? You're going to go and research what these are going to cost you roughly a month. Does that make sense? So we're going to go through each one of these right now. The rent. We've got rent. Transportation, whether or not you own a car. Okay, can you buy a car? What would monthly payments be? Okay, if you're not going to buy a car and you want to go public transportation, how much is a monthly bus pass going to cost you? We're going to research that. That's right now. So a day bus pass is $1.50 maybe. But if you want it for a month, it's going to be a lot more than $1.50. These are things that are coming out of your monthly budget. Utilities, a Vista. So you're talking about keeping the lights on. You're talking about if you have natural gas furnace, the natural gas is going through to heat your house. All right? When you pay the city of Spokane, sewer, water, if you water the lawn, when you run water, you use a dishwasher, you use your washing machine and dryer to wash your clothes. Okay? All these things are coming from these. Food, how much money do you think you're going to take a month to eat? Communication, phones, you guys love phones. Okay, you guys love your phones. What's that going to cost you roughly a month? Okay, so you're going to go through these and you're going to see some of these that are luxuries that you might have to cut out. Cable, entertainment. So you guys are going to see right now how much it costs to live every month, Stephen, versus how much money you're getting from the state, because a lot of you guys are going to think that's enough to support and depend on. You're not going to need anything else than that. So that's why we preface those working skills, what it takes to be employable, what it takes to maintain a job, and all those kind of things. Any questions about what it looks like once we transition from here up to Mr. Harmon's room? No, good to go. So there are other classes going on. Make sure you guys are being quiet, please. It is right across from Mr. Anderson's. So we will proceed. Take these with you.